Okay, eto na. Ayan na yung mga ganyan type ng problem na medyo challenging sa atin. Ang sabi, the boom AB is supported in a horizontal position by hinge A and a cable which runs from C over the small pulley at D as shown in the figure. Compute the tension T in the cable and the horizontal vertical components of the reaction at A. Neglect the size of the pulley D. Guys, in this case, okay, ang pinakaunang ang suggestion ko sa inyo talaga is to identify the angle muna, is to identify the angle of course. So this is 4 and 8 by slope, or this is 4 square root of 5. O ganyan ang magiging slope niyan. Ngayon guys, the question is, sir, asan po dyan yung tension T? Andito po, paano ko po ngayon i-analyze yan? Guys, tandaan nyo that the force along the cable is equal kahit na kung saan mo dalhin yan. Ibig sabihin, kung puputulin ko yan dito, again, pag pinutol mo dyan yan, etong buong structure mo na yan, babagsak, di ba? Ngayon, sasabihin ng cable, ano yung kailangan kong, since babagsak ka, ang kailangan kong gawin ay hilahin ka pa akyat ulit. So, ibig sabihin, this will be your force T with the same slope na 4 horizontal, 8 vertical, and then the slope of 4 square root of 5. Guys, ayun na yun. And then, okay na. Ibig sabihin, may isa kang unknown, ano yung gagawin mo dyan? Pag sinamation and then, wait lang pala, pasingawin na natin din yung sa may ano. Ito naman guys, isa na to, yung pin na to, dalawa yan, di ba? Dalawa yung magiging reaction mo dyan. Tama? Ang magiging reaction mo dito is simply, pinapakuha din ba sa atin yan? Vertical and, tama, horizontal and vertical components of the reaction. Okay? Pagka pinakawalan mo dyan, ang tendency, babagsak yan pa ganyan, di ba? Babagsak tong structure mo na yan pababa doon, di ba? Siyempre, dinaganan mo ng 200 pound dito eh. Ang gagawin ngayon ng support mo, itutulak niya pataas yan. Okay? Nagkaintindihan? Ngayon naman, since babagsak yan, iikot yan pa ganun, ang tendency yan, tutulak din papunta dun yung ating beam, tama? Kasi nga may 200, ano ko dyan, aasug din pa kanan yan, mata-translate din pa kanan yan, iikot pa ganun yan eh, oh. Tumatapos itong dulo ng beam na yan, iikot pa ganun yan. So, kakaliwa din siya. So, itutulak naman siya ng RA pa kanan. So, this is your RAY, this is your RAX. By the way, this is just the assumptions of the direction. Sabi ko nga sa inyo, bahala ka, i-assume mo na, halimbawa, in-assume mo na pababa yan, in-assume mo to na pakaliwa. Mag-negative lang din naman kasi sagot mo dyan kung mali yung assumption mo. So, tama mo na lang siya. Okay, so in this case, madali lang to. Okay, ngayon, magtatatlo yung unknown mo dito. So, therefore, ano yung mga kailangan nating equations dyan? So, for example, summation of forces along the, summation of forces along the vertical is equal to 0. Tama. 0. So, this is equal to 0 is equal to RAY. Okay? Minus 200 minus 100. Meron kang T na pataas. Plus T. Ano yan? O, kukunin mo to. T. Vertical yan. 8 over square root ng 8 over 4 square root ng 5. Tama? Tama ba? So, tama. So, ang mangyayari dyan, that the RAY is equal to, okay, lipat natin sa kabila ng equation. So, magiging 300 minus, simplify natin itong portion na to, 8 over 4 square root ng 5. So, this is equal to 0.894T. So, this is our equation 1. For our equation 2 naman, pwede tayo mag-create ng summation forces horizontal equal to 0. 0 is equal to RAX minus T. Horizontal naman kailangan natin, 4 over 4 square root ng 5. Tama ba yung slope ko pala? So, 8 squared plus 4 squared. Tama. So, ibig sabihin, your RAX is equal to 4 over 4 square root ng 4. This is, square root of 5. So, this is equal to 0.447. Tama ba? Yes. 8 squared plus 4 squared. Yeah, ayan. So, ibig sabihin, again, we have 4 divided by 4 square root ng 5. This is equal to 0.447 pound. Okay, so this is equal to 0.447 pounds. T pala. T, sorry. Nawala yung T. So, T. So, this is your equation 2. Ngayon naman, kung wala pa tayong napapalitaw, di ba pwede tayong mag-take ng summation moment naman equal to 0. Ngayon, saan tayo pwede mag-take ng moment dyan? Ang kailangan natin, ma-void out natin itong forces na to para mawala siya sa equation. So, ibig sabihin, pwede pala tayong mag-take ng moment sa support na to. Kung mag-take tayo sa support ng moment na yan, wala nang mag-produce na moment to, tsaka ito, ang meron lang is this one. And again guys, anong component lang ng T yung lilitaw sa atin yan? Meron lang tayong Ty saka Tx. So this is Ty and then Tx. At saka itong Tx na to, itong portion na to, magpa-pass through din yung line of action nyo dun sa may point of concurrency mo. Therefore, manenegate na yan. So technically, ang makaka-create lang ng moment is yung Ty natin. Tama? So paano yun? So in this case, we have the summation of moment equal to 0. So, we have 0 is equal to, considering guys na counterclockwise positive tayo. For example, we have the counterclockwise positive. We have Ty, we have T. Okay? And then we have 8. Since Ty tayo, we have 8 over 4 square root of 5. Ilan yung moment arm niya? Ang moment arm niya guys ay 4. 2 plus 2. Tama. Ito yung perpendicular distance na yan. So, 2 plus 2. So, this is equal to 4. Ngayon, ano pa yung mga forces na involved? We have 200 Newton. Ang 200 Newton natin ay iikot ng clockwise. Therefore, minus 200. Ang perpendicular distance niya is ito. We have 2. Then, we have 100 pound naman. For 100 pound, iikot din ng clockwise yan. Therefore, this is minus 100. Ang perpendicular distance is 2, 4, and then 6. Okay, so this is multiplied by 6. So, makukuha na natin si T. Ang value ni T, 0 is equal to T over 4 square root ng 5 multiplied by 4 minus 200 minus 100 multiplied by 6. So, this is equal to 279.508 pounds. So, ayan yung force T natin. Para makuha mo si RAY saka si RAX, di ba meron tayong RAY is equal to 300 minus 0.894 T. O palitan mo to ng 279.508. So, yung RAY mo, this will be equal to 300 minus 0.894 ng 279.508. This is equal to 50.119. Okay, so pounds. So this is the answer. Okay. Next naman is how about the RAX? Ang RAX natin is equal to 0.447 multiplied by T. Okay, the T natin is 279.508. So yung RAX natin is equal to 0.447 ng 279.508. So technically, this is equal to 124.94 pounds. So ito nga yung sagot natin for the RAX. So that's the answer. Okay? For sample problem number 1 for the non-concurrent force system equilibrium.